Children, it is a continuation of the chapter Light, Reflection and Refraction. Now let us solve the exercise based question of the chapter. First question is, which one of the following material cannot be used to make a lens? Here four options are given, four materials are given. We have to select which one cannot be used to make a lens. You know that to make the lens, transparent material is required and water is naturally transparent material. Glass is also transparent material. Plastic, we can manufacture the plastic which is transparent. Transparent plastic can be manufactured. But clay is not transparent. So you can use water, glass, plastic as a lens, but you cannot use this clay as a lens because it is not a transparent material. Therefore, what is the answer here? Answer is right. Answer D, clay. Then second question, the image formed by a concave mirror is observed to be vertical, erect and larger than the object. Where should be the position of the object? Image of the object formed by the concave mirror is vertical, erect and larger. Then where should be the position of the object? Here four options are between the principal focus and center of curvature, at the center of curvature, beyond the center of curvature, between the pole and the principal focus. First one is between the principal focus and center of curvature, that is between F and 2F. Second, at 2F. And third, beyond 2F. And D, between P and F. And here to have the image which is vertical, erect and larger than the object, the object must be between the pole of the mirror and its principal focus. What is the answer here? D. When the object is between the P and F. When the object is between P and F, that is when the object is between the pole of the mirror and its principal focus, we will get the vertical, erect and larger image. That is the option is D here. Right? Answer D. That you have to write the answer between the pole of the mirror and its principal focus, that you have to write here. Don't write D only, write the sentence also. Next, where should an object be placed in front of a convex lens to get a real image of the size of the object? Here the four options are at the principal focus of the lens. Option B, at twice the focal length, means it is at center of curvature, that is 2F. Next option C is at infinity, and option D is between the optical center of the lens and its principal focus. That is, first one is at F and second B at 2F, that is the center of curvature, and C is at infinity, D is between O and F. And to get the image which is equals to the size of the object, real image which is equals to the size of the object, the object must be at 2F, that is at twice the focal length. At twice the focal length. So you write the answer B here. That is answer B. That is at twice the focal length. You know that when the object is at 2f, you will get the image also at 2f with the same size, and that is also real image. Next, fourth question. A spherical mirror and a thin spherical lens have each a focal length of minus 15 cm. The mirror and the lens are likely to be, first option, both concave. Second option B, both convex. Third option C, the mirror is concave and the lens is convex. Option D, mirror is convex and lens is concave. Here, what is the answer here? Spherical mirror and a thin spherical lens have each a focal length of minus 15 cm, means both mirror and lens are likely to be concave. Concave mirror and concave lens, because it is given that focal length is negative. Focal length is negative. So the answer is A. You write answer A, that is both concave. Both concave. Next, you take the fifth question. No matter how far you stand from a mirror, your image appears erect. The mirror is likely to be. Mirror is likely to be. The options are only plane mirror, only concave, only convex, either plane or convex. Here, through the plane mirror, you always get erect image, and also through the convex mirror also you will get erect image. So the option is here D, either plane or convex. Write the answer D, either plane or convex. The answer is either plane mirror or convex mirror to get the erect image always. Sixth question. Which of the following lenses would you prefer to use while reading small letters found in dictionary? Options are a convex lens of focal length 50 cm. Option B, concave lens of focal length 50 cm. Option C, convex lens of focal length 5 cm. Option D, a concave lens of focal length 5 cm. Here, normally to see the small letters, we are using a convex lens of smaller focal length. That maybe you can take here a convex lens of focal length 5 cm. Convex lens of focal length 5 cm. Therefore, you write the answer is C. Answer C, that is a convex lens of focal length 5 cm. Convex lens of focal length 5 cm. Now you come to the seventh question. We wish to obtain erect image of an object using a concave mirror of focal length 15 cm. What should be the range of distance of the object from the mirror? What is the nature of the image? Is the image larger or smaller? Draw a ray diagram to show the image formation in this case. Here, there are 4 questions. First question is, what should be the range of the distance of the object from the mirror? Second question, what is the nature of the image? Third question, is the image larger or smaller than the object? And next we have to draw the ray diagram to show the image formation in this case. Now the answer. You know that the object should be placed between the principal focus F and the pole of the concave mirror, that is between O and 15 centimeter from the mirror. Here the focal length is 15 centimeter. So the object must be within the distance of 15 centimeter from the pole of the mirror, that is between O and F. Then the image will be virtual and erect and larger than the object. If we wish to obtain erect image on object using a concave mirror of focal length of 15 centimeter, to get the erect image, here the object must be between O and E. Write the answer. The object should be placed between the the principal focus F and principal focus F and the pole of the mirror and the pole P of the concave mirror. Pole P of the concave mirror, that is between 0 and 0 means that is the pole. 0 means here pole and 15 centimeter from the mirror, or you write that is within 15 centimeter from the mirror. That is the answer for the question. What should be the range of distance of the object from the mirror? That is within 15 centimeter we have to keep the object in front of the concave mirror. Then what is the nature of the image? The image is virtual and already it is, we have to get the erect means that is naturally erect. So the nature of the image is virtual, erect and larger than the object. Nature of the image: virtual, erect and larger than the object. Larger than the object. Now let us draw the ray diagram. Consider a mirror and its focal length is 15 centimeter. To get the erect image, the object must be placed within the distance of 15 centimeter from the pole. It is a pole. Now you have the object here. Consider a ray parallel to the principal axis. That ray falls on the mirror from the object and the reflected ray passes through the principal focus, and the other ray passing through the center of curvature reflects back on the same path. These two reflected rays intersect at a point behind the mirror. So you will get a erect image, straight image which forms behind the mirror. So that is the ray diagram to get the image of the object. When the object is between P and F, that is between the pole of the mirror and principal focus, image forms behind the mirror, and that is a virtual image which cannot be caught on the screen. Next, question number 8. Name the type of mirror used in the following situations. First one is headlights of a car. Second, side or rear view mirror of a vehicle. Third, solar furnace. We have already discussed about this. Here, concave mirrors are used as reflectors in headlights of car. When a bulb is located at the focus of the concave mirror, the light rays after reflection from the mirror travel over a large distance as a parallel beam of high intensity. So, for headlights of a car, what type of mirror is used? Concave mirrors are used. So, you write the answer for the first one, A. Headlights of a car. Concave mirrors are used as reflectors in headlights of cars. In headlights of cars, when a bulb is located at the focus of the concave mirror, the light rays after reflection from the mirror, after reflection from the mirror travel over a large distance, as a parallel beam of high intensity. Parallel beam of high intensity. That is the reason why the concave mirrors are used for the headlights of a car. So you write down headlights of a car. For headlights of a car, concave mirrors are used. concave mirrors are used as a reflectors in headlights of a car. When a bulb is located at the focus of the concave mirror, the light rays after reflection from the mirror travel over a large distance as a parallel beam of high intensity. Second one is side or rear view mirror of a vehicle. Take down. B. Side or rear view mirror of a vehicle. Here we are using the convex mirror. Convex mirrors are used as a side or rear view mirror of a vehicle. Why convex mirrors are used as a rear view mirror of a vehicle? The reason is as follows. A convex mirror always forms an erect, virtual and diminished image of the object placed anywhere in front of it. Convex mirror always form an erect, virtual and diminished image of an object placed anywhere in front of it. Second reason is a convex mirror has a wider field of view than a plane mirror of the same size. That is the reason why we are using the convex mirror as a rear view mirror of a vehicle. You write convex mirror is used as rear view mirror of a vehicle. Mirror of a vehicle because of the following reason. First one, you take a convex mirror always forms an erect, virtual and diminished image of an object placed anywhere in front of it. Placed anywhere in front of it. Second one, convex mirror has a wider field of view than a plane mirror of the same size. Convex mirror has wider field of view than a plane mirror of the same size. These are the two reasons of using the convex mirror as a rear view mirror of a vehicle. Then you write the answer for the question B of that question number 8. Convex mirror is used as rear view mirror of a vehicle because of the following reasons. A convex mirror always forms an erect, virtual and diminished image of an object placed anywhere in front of it. Second reason, convex mirror has wider field of view than a plane mirror of the same size. Then next let us take the solar furnace. See, you take solar furnace. Next, see solar furnace. What is solar furnace? A solar furnace is a structure that uses concentrated solar power to produce high temperature, usually for industry. It is a structure to produce high temperature, and to concentrate the sunlight in the solar furnaces, concave mirrors are used. Concave mirrors are used in the solar furnace. Large concave mirrors helps to concentrate sunlight to produce heat in the solar furnaces. So you write C in solar furnace. In solar furnace, concave mirrors are used. Concave mirrors are used. Large concave mirrors helps to concentrate sunlight to produce heat in solar furnace. Heat in solar furnace. We know that concave mirrors are converging mirrors. They converges the light which falls on the surface of it. So the light from the sun falls on the concave mirrors and converges towards a point in the solar furnace and helps to increase the temperature in the solar furnace. So concave mirrors are used in the solar furnace to raise the temperature. Now the ninth question. One half of a convex lens is covered with a black paper. Will this lens produce a complete image of the object? Explain your observations. When one half of a convex lens is covered with a black paper, it still forms the complete image of the object, but the intensity of the image is reduced. You can observe the formation of the image. See the image here. You will get the complete image, but only thing is the intensity of the image reduces. That is the effect when one half of a convex lens is covered with a black paper. Now the 10th question. An object 5 cm length is held 25 cm away from a converging lens of focal length 10 cm. Draw the ray diagram and find the position, size and the nature of the image formed. Here you have taken the converging lens, that is the convex lens. As it is difficult to take the given measurement exactly, we have taken that in terms of 1:5 scale. Here 1 centimeter means 5 centimeter. As the length of the object is 1 centimeter means that is nothing but 5 centimeter. Here 2 centimeter means that is 10 and 5 centimeter means 25. And from O to B we have taken 5 centimeter, that is nothing but 25 centimeter. So now this is AB is a object, and draw the line which is parallel to the principal axis. And you know that line reflects and passes through the principal focus. And next ray passes through the optic center without bending. See, the image is here, that is B A dash, and you know the nature of the image, that is inverted and smaller than the object, and between O and 2F2 or between F2 and 2F2 you will get the image here. And let us measure the size of the image. If you measure this size you will get that is near about 0.7. 0.7 into 5 means you will get 3.5 centimeter. See, 3.5 centimeter. And the distance of the image, that is that you have to find out, OB dash. OB dash equals to 3.5. That is distance is 3.3 into 5. 5 3s are 15. 5 3s are 15 plus 1, 16.5 centimeter. Here this is A dash B dash and this is OB dash. This is the height length of the image. This is the distance of the image. Then you write the answer here. The nature is real and inverted. You got here real and inverted, and size smaller than the object. Smaller than the object, that equals, that is how much? 16, that is the length, the distance here, 3.5 centimeter. That is the size. And position of the image. Position is 16.5 centimeter from the optic center. From the optic center in the opposite side. That is on the opposite side of the object. Opposite side of the object.